Yo, yo, yo. This is gonna be a quick video. I'm not gonna even post this one, hopefully in the near future. I'm not even gonna make it public or anything like that. I just wanted to make this video on you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Most people live lives they didn't even want to live, simply because they were too scared to take action that could lead to risk or failure or whatever it may be. This video is going to be for people. Funny enough, I just said that I'm not going to upload this, but this video is for people who struggle with focus, people who struggle with peer pressure, and people who fear, you know, these milestones or taking the risk or whatever it may be. Inaction is a very dangerous illness humans have taken on. Rich, poor, middle class. It doesn't really matter. It could matter with middle class because let me just show you guys the board real quick. Um, you know, I'm sure you've probably heard hard times create strong men, strong men create good times, and good times create weak men, and weak men create hard times. And yeah, it's just this whole cycle. But the thing with being middle class, which is mediocre, you are having a good time without actually having a good time. You get what I'm saying? And therefore you're a weak man, but you're not in like a good position to be a weak man. It's just one of those things. So yeah, it's probably the worst position to be in. Genuinely, probably is the worst position to be in the entirety of the classes. So yeah. Um, so how do you fight it? There's a quote I heard like a couple of months ago. I was watching like a Smith Reeves video, so shout out to him. I know he's gonna make it big one day. He's probably gonna have a couple 100,000 when the space gets really big. But he said something like the chains of identity are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. The chains of identity are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. What that means is you don't feel, you know, these minor habits coming. You don't feel, oh, okay, I'm getting used to doing this in this particular way. You don't feel that until it's literally part of your identity, until it's literally a part of who you are, you know. And your identity is literally your habits. And why do I say that? Because your habits literally influence every single thing about you. Habits influence the way you talk. Your habits influence the way you think. Your habits influence the way how you react to things. Your habits influence literally everything. If I were to put it into a scenario, I would say that, you know, if you listen to rap music, that's where, like, you know, there's bad language, obviously. You're gonna have, you're gonna swear a lot. If you around people who, I don't know, the, I would say, anything, it could be anything. You're around people who smoke, drink, do drugs, party, any hedonistic or even anything good, you're more inclined to be like the people around you, or you're more inclined to be in accordance with what your habits get you to do, number one, and the results it gets you, of course. So yeah, um, yeah, man, I don't really want to record this video. Wait, let's keep it rolling. Um, so yeah. how do you actually achieve how do you actually achieve how do you get to your goal? Your goal could be you get A markers, please. Your goal could be anything. Your goal could be financial. It could be fitness, like anything fitness related. Your goal could be anything, self-belief related. It could be financial, like I said. Your goal could be to reach $10,000 a month. Your goal could be to reach, fitness. So like let's say 85 kg cut, you know? Goal could be 85 kg cut. Your goal could be, it could be anything freedom related or moving to desired city. It could be, I'm not gonna write on my paper, but it could be any one of those things. So how do you actually achieve the things that you want out of life? It could be anything. It could be academic. It could be, knowledge related. It could be education. It could be, you know, it could be anything that you desire in this world, anything that you want. It could be yours, any and everything. Of course, there's going to be people around you that say, well, you're not going to be able to do this. Well, you need to be realistic. They're going to laugh at you. You're going to, I don't know, it could be, let me write actually, it could be building a personal brand. You could literally be building a personal brand. And let's say this personal brand consists of, or in your mind, this personal brand consists of 10 million followers, right? And people and you're in your let's put this into perspective. You're in your beginning stage and you start posting and the edits are horrible. You have a really bad camera. Like I'm recording on 720p. It's 2026. But you could be starting out, right? You could be doing all these things. There's going to be people that laugh at you. There's always going to be people that laugh at you. Genuinely, there's always going to be people who have something to say, whether it's something bad, whether it's something good, whether it's something neutral, just to, to fill or could be anyone and anything, and always has something to say about you. What you need to do is just focus on the work. I was watching a video, actually, now that we starting to contract things here. I was watching a video on this other like 16-year-old kid. He's younger than me by like 2 years. I haven't achieved what he's achieved, what he has achieved. I haven't achieved that, and he was how he was talking in the video was completely wa- was in complete alignment to the person that I am, or to my, situation. And he said he was talking with this billionaire or millionaire or whatever it was, and he found out this one thing. I was gonna say two, but it's actually one thing for me and one thing for you probably. And it's the fact that business is 80, let me say, yeah, 80% work and 20%, you know, I this contradicts with what I've learned in the previous years. But like if you're a procrastinator, right, and you haven't been getting, results, there's two sides to the coin. There's two sides to the coin. So you could be a procrastinator or you could be someone who just genuinely doesn't believe in yourself. So let's just make two sides uh to the coin, self-doubt, number one. And then on the other side, we're gonna make it in action. Yeah. So yeah, on this side we have in action. On this side we have self-doubt. since this video's a video on inaction, I'm gonna go with the inaction part. The reason why you're not getting results is because of inaction. Yeah. Success, business, it all comes from taking action. It all comes from the work. Business is 80%, 80 to 90% action than what it is education and knowing what you're doing. The idiot, the idiot always wins and conquers the land before the genius does. And the reason for that is just doing it. So Nike, Nike the brand, the shoe brand. Um, Never mind. But Nike the shoe brand, they have a slogan and it says like just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Do it whether you feel like it. Do it whether you're sick. Do it whether someone in your family died. Do it whenever and whenever and however you need to get it done. Do it if it's imperfect. Do it. Just do it. Especially in the early days, you need to just do it. You just need to take action. You just need to take action. Action is the only differentiator because between the successful and the unsuccessful. The only differentiator between success, people who've reached success and people who haven't, is action and inaction. It's the only difference. So yeah. So just like Nike, just do it. Hamza, the YouTuber, the self-improvement YouTuber, I don't know if you guys know about him. He said something like, um, just give me a second, I need to think about this. I was thinking about it just now actually. But he said something like, you just need to keep going. Yeah, he said you need to keep going, regardless of um you missing the mark, regardless of hitting a failure, hitting a wall, regardless of whatever happens, just keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. Because a lot of people don't really truly comprehend what true consistency is. People think true consistency is okay, day one, complete all my tasks. Day two, complete all my tasks. Day three, complete my to-do list. Day four, complete my to-do list up until day 28. And then they fail on day 29. And then day 30, it's no, or it should, what should have been day 30 now becomes at like day one again because they failed. That's not consistency. Consistency is doing what you can, when you can, whenever you can, however you can. That's consistency. Consistency is literally not giving up, not giving up and just doing it, just getting it done. I'm just thinking about the thumbnail of this video. It's probably gonna be dog. Like it's probably gonna be the worst thing it could possibly be because YouTube just has the worst, like, um I don't know what's it called, auto select thingy. But yeah, and then it's kind of like what Andrew Tate says is, in just do it. It doesn't matter how you feel, just do it. But then again, the the thing you have to have in mind is do it, but you don't need to be unhappy. You do not have to be unhappy. You just need to get what you need to get done, you know? And simply sometimes you do not have a choice. You do not have a choice. Like from me, for example, I do not have a choice, bro. I genuinely do not have a choice. I have nothing going for me. It's either I step up my game, or I've just essentially lost the entire thing. But yeah, so just do it. no matter what happens. Just keep taking action. And then lastly, what does this journey of just doing it encompass? Trials, 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 doubts and more doubts and even more doubts and time. That's literally what it encompasses. I was thinking about it the other day and I was like doing outreach, right? And I hit a brick wall. What this brick wall was me, you know, I got the lead. Oh, but oh no, my laptop is acting slow. That's resistance. And the more resistance you can take right now, the less resistance and the less, friction you're going to take later on, which means you're essentially going to succeed really fast and it's just going to be downwards. Right now it may be upwards, but really soon it's just going to be downwards. So yeah, there's a quote that I heard from like Mars, and it says, and not a quote, but I heard something. I was watching a reel like 2 3 years ago when I was just starting out. It's funny enough because I truly wait. Yeah, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. It's been like 2 years. It's been like 2 years and there's nothing there. As much as I would like to um be the aura farmer or this and that, surely one day I am gonna be that. I'm not really a talkative person, and from what I've heard, I don't really, I'm not really chopped, especially IRL. Like here on the computer, I look pretty chopped as all. But anyways, um, he basically said that's why we get paid the way we get paid, and it's true. It's true. The reason why entrepreneurs get paid the way they get paid is because no one is willing to take as much action. Number one, take as much risk. Number two, and number three, put themselves in uncomfortable situations. And that's what it is. That's what it is. That's the only reason why, like, entrepreneurs get paid the way they get paid. So, yeah, hopefully this video helped you. A moment of silence. But yeah, hopefully this video helped you. I'm not gonna even, go and fix the audio. A question I like to ask myself, and it's right here on my wall. Who are you when nobody's watching? And that's something you need to ask yourself daily. You just need to take the action. You just need to take the action. Sure, right now you're gonna go to bed lonely. You're probably gonna cry and like put put your jacket around your pillow and hug it because you need it, you soft little boy. But it's gonna be okay because in 6 12 months of consistently actually doing the work and beating everyone else, like the typical human is gonna say, "Oh, but I want balance. I like balance because balance is it's gonna hold me back from being burnt out. I'm not gonna be burnt out. This, and that, and this. It's just easier this way. You know that isn't gonna. It literally is not gonna help you. Literally, that mindset is literally not gonna help you. Which comes back to the title of the video. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Therefore, you need to take as much shots as possible. You need to take as much shots as possible. Um, you need to take as much shots as possible. When your mentor, your coach, your I don't know, whoever you watch says, kick the ball 10 times, you better make sure You're kicking the ball 50,000 times. Exceed your own expectations, you know? Prove to yourself every single day that you are who you say you are and you are the person who is capable of getting the results. I was literally editing a video a few like minutes ago on like this guy saying his fulfillment comes from seeing his to-do list being done every single day. And that's the truth. That is the truth. There's no better like feeling in the world. Believe you me, no human, no no girl, no guy is not gonna make you feel better than knowing that you actually did what you had to do. And that's the truth. That's the truth. I take serotonin over dopamine any day of the year for sure. But yeah, that's the end of the video. Um, it's it's gonna be a difficult journey. Yeah, gonna keep that to myself. I was just about to unvault something, but yeah, peace, boys. It's gonna be really tired right now. It's like 15 minutes to um 1 in the morning. And time isn't really real. It isn't really real, genuinely. But yeah, see you guys. I'm gonna probably go and sleep now. And yeah, peace.